Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Everyday Black Men podcast, Avengers Endgame edition.
Spoilers coming.
Spoilers coming.
Spoilers is
Nigga,
coming.
Ain't no spoilers no more, nigga. I'm about to tell you.
Man, there's a lot of people that ain't seen it.
There's a lot of people ain't seen it.
1.2 billion.
Even though they made 1.2 billion, them boys, they made it into the 18th highest
That was my
grossing
favorite
movie.
scene, though. Avengers. Assemble. It was
No, because he started out with he started out with basing his voice Avengers Assemble.
That's dope.
It was, man. It was everything that I.
Anybody gonna do the overview?
No, fuck the overview. If you ain't seen the movie, then fuck you and fuck your mother.
Oh, okay, but I'm gonna do it real quick.
All right,
nigga,
go ahead.
All right, first 15 minutes, nigga killed Thanos. Scott, bow. Who cut his head off? Shot.
Thor.
All right, boom. I got down. Forget something. Captain Marvel got down. Say Tony Stark he was out in space for some reason. All right.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Man, he was out in space because you know that boy wasn't gonna just stay on Titan, man. You know,
Right.
ain't got shit on Titan.
All right, cool. Long part of the movie. None of this stuff is important. Hank Pym finally come out the damn what they call it? That's not Hank Pym.
Nah, it's not Hank Pym.
What's the other guy?
You talking about Scott Lang?
Boom. Scott Lang come out the damn thing thanks to some kind of rat. Rat is the real hero. We never gonna give him
Rat MVP, nigga.
Rat MVP. All right. He comes up with his idea. He say, man, I was there for 5 hours, but 5 years passed. His daughter didn't get snapped away, but apparently his ex-wife and husband, because I ain't see them.
Fuck them niggas. Nobody like him anyway.
She grew up by herself. Oh.
Seems like it.
Okay, that's weird. All right. Anyway, that happened. He's like, hey, we could just go back in time and take each individual song. And Tony like, fuck it. I ain't done with this shit. I got wife and kids. I ain't trying to go back in time.
I can't lose that shit. I can't lose it.
Yeah. Eventually he did it. Okay, he figured out time travel. They all went back in time, brought the stones from the past to the future. Gamora, sister, what's her name?
Nebula.
Nebula. All right.
Girl.
Nebula got down past Nebula, and what's her name? Nebula got the same kind of uplink, and Thanos finds out about their plans, and he switches to Nebulas. They come back. Only person that could put on the stone and do the snap, and they figured out it was Thor. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't Hulk. Okay, there's a little funny things, but those things aren't really important or integral to the story. But whatever. That happens. All right, cool. Whatever. He snaps. Boom. Everybody comes back because apparently Hawkeye gets a call from his wife. It's 5 years later. And then goddamn Nebula's been switched. And boom. Evil Nebula called Thanos in using that time
Machine that they used to go and get the stones back.
don't make any sense, though.
No. We'll get to the next. Finish.
Okay, whatever. All right, so that happened. All right. They're like, oh, no. Next thing you know, the Avengers compound get destroyed.
Them niggas got obliterated.
Then they out there like, shit. Thanos out there by himself, and it's just Thanos right in
sitting
Nebula.
there.
He's just
He's just sitting there
menacingly.
like, go get the goddamn gauntlet.
Hurry up.
Hurry up. They go
Hurry
get.
up.
Oh, by the way, this gauntlet was made by Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Correct.
All right. So the Hulk fucked up. Didn't even see him fight after that, by the way.
He didn't.
Building,
Wait, he did one thing and he threw somebody at a ship. That was it.
oh,
Yeah.
The building pretty much crashed on everybody else, and they disappear. And they get together, and Thanos calls his whole army, and it's just like 5 of them, right? 4 or 5 of them.
Wait. You missed something.
What?
You missed. Who was also eligible to hold the Thor's hammer?
I don't get that yet. We'll get that yet. That was
Wait,
before
the
that.
whole army came?
I mean,
No.
you're
That was
out
the
of
whole
order.
army. It was just them fighting.
It was just them
fighting
fighting
against Thanos.
first. Yeah.
Thanos was about to finish off that boy Thor.
Yeah, and then
He was about to finish
and
him
then
up.
Captain
He was doing-
America
okay, go ahead.
threw that hammer at him, and he was able to wield the Thor's.
Yeah,
thunder
but
too.
he like that whole trope. I'm gonna throw this at y'all later on about the hammer thing. They've already done it twice in 5 years. It should be something done like once every 10 years.
Maybe.
Because Vision held the hammer,
Yeah, because Vision is also by definition worthy.
all right? And technically, Captain America moved the hammer a little bit. He's just like, what?
Yeah. And then Thor was like, "Hey, stop touching my hammer." He's like, "All right, cool."
All right, that fight with goddamn Captain America and that hammer, that shield, and that goddamn hammer was the best fight scene. In
Pretty
the whole
much the best fight
goddamn
scene in
movie.
the entire movie.
All right, so next thing you know, everybody appear. 5 years later, they just appear out of nowhere. They knew what the fuck was going on, right? So that's what
Black
happened,
Panther
right?
them came.
All right, everybody who
Wizards.
got snapped by it. Yeah, I mean everybody who was ever in the movie, and then they start to lose because Thanos got getting his ass whipped by Captain Marvel, which we're not gonna go in that. And he's like, man, blow this bitch up, shoot some bombs, or whatever the fuck he said.
Yeah, he said, "Fire the ship!" But sir, our troops
Fire
fire
the
it!
ship. Goddamn, so the ship just started fucking. Was that? Well, no, that was Wonderland. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was
Wonderland.
Scarlet.
That was Scarlet
Scarlet
Witch.
Witch.
Scarlet Witch was whipping that ass.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, that ship just fucking them up. What's his name? We don't know the people.
The Wizards.
The Wizards. Okay.
The Wizards.
The Wizards put up a shield, so it was protecting everybody, right? So that happened, right? This is at the end of the movie, right? So next thing you know, Captain Marvel just fly through a fucking ship, destroy the ship. Yep. Oh, that's the pretty much it for Captain Marvel. She's in the beginning of the movie, and she's at the end.
Pretty much, yeah. The middle stuff, Captain Marvel didn't show up.
Yeah, we don't know what the fuck she was in.
I mean, come on. She's got other universes.
Well, she was other universes to protect.
Yeah, they gave her some kind of bullshit excuse.
It's called, look, apparently, nigga, I'm not showing up, all right?
In real life, the cast don't like her.
That don't seem like that's the thing.
Yeah, they really don't. It's all over the internet. It's all over the internet.
Man, look, niggas been talking about shit on the internet for forever.
All right, whatever. So that happens. Goddamn, the ship go down. Everybody going down. Goddamn, Thanos is whooping ass, though. And his whole crew come. And Thanos is like, he beat Tony ass. Mm-hmm. He beat Fat Thor ass. We didn't have to go over that. But Thor get fat. He was playing Fortnite for some reason with his buddies. Where was those guys at, though? We'll get
No, they came at the end.
They did?
Yeah, they came through a portal.
Okay. So everybody there fighting.
The same one that Valkyrie is, and then we just didn't see them fight at all.
Okay,
which kind of sucked because they did so much fighting in fucking Ragnarok, only for them not to be.
They're comedic relief, though.
I mean, they are comedic relief, but I mean,
relief. We'll go with that.
Comic relief, but still, I mean, these niggas, we saw them throw down before, and then for them to just, they coming through a portal, we go, nah.
Amid all this chaos, and then that nigga Tony Stark somehow finds Doctor Strange. He's like, I can't tell you what needs to happen, but basically that's what needs to happen. But I can't tell you what needs to happen. And
otherwise it won't happen.
Yeah, otherwise it won't happen. So they get to some point after the fight where Tony and hold on, wait. Should we go over that scene where they were just running around? Okay, whatever. So I skipped the part, but it was not integral to the story. But so pretty much Thanos gets the new gauntlet after it's been used once. All right, and Thanos is about to put the gauntlet on.
But first, before that happened, of course, Black Panther get it, and he do that little football
thing.
The
part
we're not talking about. That's not integral to the story.
Yeah, it's not integral to the story. Yeah, that's why I was like, we're going to go back to it. Okay. So, goddamn, once that happened, right, some niggas sitting right there like, oh, shit, he about to do it again. He about to do another snap. Next thing you know, he get punched. Tony get punched back, and he has all the stones on his hands. He look at Doctor Strange.
First, Thanos says, I am inevitable.
Yes.
Snaps. Nothing happens. Iron Man has it. Finish.
That's just
literally what he just said. Go ahead.
He just repeated me.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
He just repeated me.
I know this nigga just repeated you.
All right.
You didn't add that part that I just said.
All right, whatever.
Did he?
Goddamn. Tony Stark snaps. He
says,
I don't remember.
I am Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
And pretty much he snapped away Thanos' whole army that came from the past to attack them, and that's pretty much the end of the movie. And Tony Stark passes away.
Correct.
All right.
Let's get to the stuff that's not integral to the story. So first and foremost, what are your first thoughts and reactions?
Okay. My first thought was Thor didn't have enough screen time.
Thor didn't have enough screen. The nigga.
I mean, not Thor. I'm sorry. The Hulk. The Hulk didn't have enough time to do.
He redeemed his whole character arc, though. By becoming Professor Hulk, he redeemed the main problem that we had, which is you are a super powerful atomic weapon, but you always about to go off. That was literally every problem that they had with Hulk up to this point.
Because of Infinity War, man, he should have been in there wrecking motherfuckers. Like he should.
Infinity War, he was big pussy.
That's what I'm saying. In Infinity War, he was a big pussy. He should have came back in this one and fucking wrecking some shit.
Okay.
He should have been wrecking some shit.
So what you're saying is his character arc would have been more complete for you if he had damaged more things.
Yes.
Or gotten more screen time. Which one? Or both?
Not necessarily screen time, because I do like how he was in the restaurant, and that was pretty funny. I like that.
Well, not just funny. Cool. It showed he
conquered
take a
his
picture
biggest
with him.
thing. No, we don't know who that is.
No, we don't know who that is.
Take your fucking phone.
Take your goddamn phone.
What he's referring to is a scene with Ant-Man. Who's there? Ant-Man.
Captain Marvel. Sorry, Captain America.
Yeah, America. Yeah, it was Captain America, yeah.
Black Widow and Professor Hulk.
And pretty much everybody knew who Captain Hulk was. And then he's like, look, guys, I'm Ant-Man.
Captain Hulk?
And like, Captain Hulk.
Whatever, it don't matter.
It don't matter. Whatever, I'm Hulk. What did he call himself?
Professor Hulk.
Professor Hulk?
Yeah, Professor Hulk.
And the kids knew who he was, of course, which don't make any sense because those kids looked around 8 and Hulk wasn't active in those 5 years.
I mean, we're assuming he wasn't active in
okay,
those 5
whatever.
years.
So
maybe they just saw the old footage in New York.
Okay. That happened, and then Ant-Man's over there like, hey, you know, I'm Ant-Man, and nobody knows who the fuck he is. He's like, I know you want a picture, guy. I know you. And that's what he was referring to. Because Ant-Man he thought he was just famous as the Hulk.
Oh, he thought because he did some big shit in Germany, all of a sudden everybody
nobody knows about that, though.
Like, if these kids had been in San Francisco, they would have maybe asked for something, but you can't ask for kids all around to know who you are. Because them kids in New York don't talk to them kids in San Francisco.
What else you got?
What about your first thoughts, Rick? or
I have questions.
It was not as good as Infinity War. For myriad of reasons.
I feel like they were even.
We know you're wrong. Number one, the pacing. There were some very boring.
This is just first thoughts, reactions.
Okay. The action scenes were probably some of the best they've had.
Correct.
Music was awesome.
Oh, loved it.
Characters were used pretty much properly.
Okay.
For the most part, except for that one scene with all female cast came out of nowhere on the battlefield. It made no goddamn sense.
It made plenty of sense, but we'll get into that later.
No, the fuck it didn't.
It made plenty
We're on
of
a
sense.
fucking battlefield. All girls, get together and do it.
First and foremost,
That was so pandering.
First and foremost,
Your first thoughts, we can get to that later.
First and foremost, the first thoughts are meant to be short, but
Miles were short. Except for that pandering ass scene and the other gay pandering ass scene.
continuing on, we'll talk about it in a second.
We'll talk about it.
All right, so for my first thoughts, it's pretty much they completed the arc. I don't know if I'd say they completed it the way I would have completed it.
Left a lot of questions.
They left a ton of questions. The Russo brothers, I don't think they're going to make another film like this, but that may be for the best. It would be nice to see how somebody else who's a director would kind of take it as opposed to the Russos, because this felt very much in line with Infinity War. And so for me, that's partly the problem, is that I can tell these films were made around the same fucking time. It almost feels like they try to do a two-parter without doing a two-parts, but it ends up being a two-part. So it just seemed a little off in that sense. But since we can't avoid it, let's go into the thing that you've wanted to talk about. What are the bad things first?
Who first?
It's not necessarily a bad. I have a question.
No,
Is that
no.
going to be for somewhere else?
Nah,
That can fit somewhere else. I was going to have the bad things first.
Okay.
So why don't we start with R-Reed?
Agenda pushes in the movie. First agenda, LGBT community, all right? You got a little part in there. The guys was sitting around in a semicircle talking about their experience of living after the snap. And the guy was like, I went on
looking at you like,
I went on a date, and he was like, pause, why did he have to be gay? Like, why?
why?
Wait, you talking
It'd be
about
different.
No, it was just
No,
some
he's talking
random dude.
he's talking about the guy. He's talking about the Sprint guy at the beginning of the movie, where he's basically talking about how he went on a date. This is like after it says 5 years later, they show the picture of the New York Harbor and all the other stuff, and then Captain America's leading that
and they're
survivors
sitting
group.
around talking about, he's talking about how he went on a date and he had to be a gay dude.
First and foremost, why not?
First and foremost, why couldn't he be straight?
Because everyone
Obviously-
is normally assumed to be straight.
Exactly.
No one ever assumes that you're gay. That's why they made a point of being like, it's not
Pandering.
like, I would see pandering if they were just like, they went around the circle and every nigga was gay.
But he was the only one that talked. Everybody else, nobody else told the story.
No,
Why
I
couldn't
understand.
he have just been like, I went on a date? Why did he have to actually
Yeah.
say
Because
he?
normally you're going to say he or she or
Not
they.
necessarily.
You're not going to say I went on a date without Chandler, because Chandler could go either way.
Okay.
Although if you're Chandler girl, that's your
Okay.
dad's made some very questionable choices.
No, they made it a point to let you know that this man was a homosexual.
Not a point. They just said he was gay. I don't see why this is a thing. I
know.
feel like
That was a point.
I feel like your case that you're trying to make, R-Reed, is much more prominent in your second example.
We'll
than
get
your
there.
first. Your first example, I feel like it's just
Why?
It'd be different if they said
9 times out of 10, all right, if we're going through a circle of people, all right, I'm not even, the likelihood of a circle of people with somebody being gay is 1 out of 10. Let's just say that, right?
I feel like it's a little bit closer in Atlanta, but sure, go ahead.
All right, so you found the gay dude, and he had to be gay. If they would have told more than one story, I'd have been fine with it. But I felt like they focused. He only told his story. Nobody else.